Today on Close Up, we see the new claim to fame that Winthrop has obtained in Johnson Hall.
Up next, see what event had Dina's Place filled to capacity.
Welcome to Winthrop Close Up. My name is Emily Goodman.
And I'm Zach Rigger. The Peace, Justice, and Conflict Resolution Studies program on Winthrop campus honored the International Day of Peace with a somber look at the struggle in Syria. The struggle in Syria devastated those who live there. The people call for peace, justice, and freedom from the dictatorship and now war zone of Syria. Dr. Mary Michael says the impact is devastating.
Human tragedy hitting Syria and enlarging day by day. This tragedy has caused the death of 300,000. 300,000 were killed, those that are counted.
Afterwards, people gathered at the Peace Bowl where they were singing in the hope for peace.
While we hope for peace in Syria, we can help out locally with the 2015 Crop Walk. The Crop Walk first began in 1969 and has flourished ever since. This will be the 38th year for the York County and Rock Hill Crop Walk. Cans of food will be donated on site. Monetary donations will be collected online. The Crop Walk will take place on November 1st. For more information, go to cwsglobal.org.
The LGBT community has become more prominent in everyday culture. Reporter Crystal Tomlinson shows us how the Winthrop community is striving for education on the topic.
The Student Affairs Office sponsored a discussion to educate Winthrop students about the LGBT community.
We're not all a lifetime movie. We all have different experiences.
The LGBT plus community is a lot more complex than I think a lot of people realize.
Led by Counselor Ed Johnson, a panel composed of 4 Winthrop students volunteered to speak before the crowd and answer questions.
I was at a Global Safe Zones training one night, and Dean Marlowe and Adam Matonic brought up this opportunity and asked us to volunteer if we were interested in being part of the panel, and so I did.
Sexual orientation isn't a good thing or a bad thing, it just is. And it's just a very small part of who a person is.
And college itself is a learning experience. Just come out, even if you are homophobic or you don't want to know anything about it, or you're just going to sit here and get angry the whole time. I'd rather you come out and hear what we have to say and be exposed to it.
To the surprise of many, every seat in Dina's Place was filled.
This particular event was wonderful. I was very excited to see this many folks and this many wonderful questions.
No, I was really happy with the turnout. That was exciting. I wasn't expecting so many people, but I'm glad that so many people did come.
Again, the important thing is that somebody be true to themselves, regardless of where they fit on the spectrum, that they be true to themselves and be okay with it.
Crystal Thomason, Winthrop Close Up.
Winthrop's Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, Transgender Ally League, or Global, meets Wednesday nights at 8 p.m.
Next, we will have Matt Cray with more Winthrop Close Up.
Up next on Winthrop Close Up, the big men come out to play, to showcase their talents, and to raise money for charity at this year's Big Man on Campus.
Welcome back to Winthrop Close Up. I'm Matthew Cray. Pageants are not just for women, they are for men too. Delta Zeta hosts their 5th annual Big Man on Campus. Reporter Janae Reese was there to show us this macho event.
I'm standing in Tillman Auditorium, where we are moments away from the Big Man on Campus. Cowboys, dancing, and bands. That is only a few words to describe this year's Big Man on Campus. There were over 10 Winthrop men who showcased their talents in order to raise money for the philanthropy of their choice. Coordinator of the event, Sarah Gullich, tells us more about her position.
Well, this is our 5th year doing this event. It's one of our biggest philanthropy events. It's kind of a thing that we do annually. So when I took the position of philanthropy, it was something that I knew was going to be one of my responsibilities.
But the one thing I'm going to give you is everything I got.
Men's basketball coach Pat Kelsey kept the energy rolling as MC of the event. Even one of his players was facing off in the competition.
I don't got nothing else to do, so why not? So.
Even the audience couldn't contain their excitement.
It was really exciting and super fun, and I thought that it was amazing how much money they ended up raising.
The young men wrecked the competition that includes a talent, casual, and an interview question that all leads to a bidding war at the end. All proceeds will be donated at the end.
There are many charities represented here tonight. This has been Janae Reese, Winthrop Close Up. Now back to you guys.
Winthrop University gets its own slice of fame thanks to the relocation of the South Carolina Broadcasters Association Hall of Fame. On September 22nd, the Winthrop Mass Communication Building was filled with current and past broadcasters from all over South Carolina. The event was thanks to the relocation of the South Carolina Broadcasters Association Hall of Fame to Johnson's second floor. The rededication attracted plenty of big-name people to Winthrop's campus, and even President Mahoney stopped by to say a few words.
For somebody who was the son of a history teacher, recognizing the past and the critical people who helped build the profession is important. Actually started the Hall of Fame in my previous job.
The event also hosted some other big names at Winthrop, such as Vice President Boyd and Dr. Peter Judge. The event was also an opportunity to recognize the recipients of the South Carolina Broadcast Association Scholarship Program, which was given to 4 Winthrop students. Love R&B music? Well, DSU offered some great live music with their first ever R&B night here at Winthrop. The DeGiorgio Student Union hosted its first ever R&B night earlier this year. Singer-songwriter Lakin Day was the opening act, followed by Casual, an a cappella group that has made an appearance on America's Got Talent.
Lakin come by, and they were awesome. They were beasts.
With rainy weather and other events on campus, attendance was lower than expected, but students still managed to have a good time and even got up close and personal with the artists. The show must go on, but exactly what goes into putting on a show? Reporter Emily Gill went behind the scenes of Jeffrey to find out.
The general public might think the focus of a play's preparation is on the actors, but Casey Crumpton believes praise belongs to another group.
Because I've done some other technical things, so the behind the scenes people definitely make or break a show. The actors rarely make or break a show.
The Black Box opens a whole new world of possibilities for lighting, sound, and set design.
From like a performance standpoint and a technical standpoint, like the black box stage versus the main stage is a totally different ball game. Like in the black box, it does have a very intimate feel because you are like so close to the audience.
The Black Box also shapes the way Zeke Jones, the director, approaches the play.
There's 2 different concepts. One of them is like acting concepts, like what I want to do with blocking, what I want to do with like the play itself as I talk to the actors, and then the other side is the technical aspect, which for this one is kind of almost bare bones, but not exactly.
There's only one way to sum up the production of a play.
They all do their separate things, and then we all get together to make it like a little child that everyone's raising, and then everyone comes together and it looks beautiful.
Emily Gill, Winthrop Close Up.
Jeffrey will be playing from September 30th through October 4th. Tickets can be purchased online and at the window. Stay with us. There's still more ahead on Winthrop Close Up.
Coming up on Winthrop Close Up, see what Widespread Online Magazine has found itself local writers.
Online magazines are becoming more and more popular today, Her Campus being one of them. Those popular magazines have found writers right here at Winthrop. Reporter Reese Murray takes us behind the scenes of one of those meetings.
Her Campus Online Magazine was introduced to Winthrop in January 2015. The magazine is targeted towards and written by female college students. Her Campus online magazine is represented by 200 college campuses in 6 different countries, one of them being right here at Winthrop University.
I started Her Campus back in January with another girl. Her name was Carolyn Renix, and we brought it to Winthrop because we wanted more diversity on campus, and we wanted more an opportunity for girls to really say what they want to feel and have it be fun journalism.
Each week, the writers meet to discuss new ideas to publish.
And at our meetings, we talk and bounce ideas off of each other, and it's just a great way to brainstorm together and bond and get to know each other. It's really fun.
The online magazine is comparable to Elite Daily and 17 magazine. It offers advice, personal stories, and fashion tips written from the female student perspective. The writers and editors work together each week to keep the magazine up to date.
When we write articles, we can write either blogs, features, anything really. It's like an online magazine, so we're able to be flexible in that.
Each college that represents Her Campus writes articles that favor their audience. Some offer comfort, while others offer entertainment. There's something for everyone. Reese Murray, Winthrop Close Up.
Winthrop's segment of Her Campus can be found by going to www.hercampus.com/Winthrop. If you are interested in being involved, the club meets every Wednesday at 8 p.m. in Owens Building.
Well, all I've got to say is I've read a few of those articles. Next Campus Cutie, right here.
Oh,
I'm always open for
okay.
interviews. Yeah, all the time, so just hit me up whenever. All right, thank you for joining us on Winthrop Close Up today. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter at Winthrop Close Up, and stay tuned for more from the show later on.